G'day Shane.
There you go.
Nice to meet you, mate.
You're Josh, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Josh.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, mate. My name's Josh Aylwood. I'll be training you over the next 3 sessions.
Okay.
You're, I believe, you're a second year apprentice?
Yes.
Yeah, your company, Generic Co here, you've hit up Solid RTO, who I'm employed to.
Yep.
And we'll be delivering you some module training, some units of competency in your apprenticeship.
Okay.
And yeah, so basically for the next 3 days after today, you would have got my email I sent out previously about enrolling, accepting this course. Yep.
All the things I had to fill out for it. Yeah.
Yep, beautiful. Now, starting tomorrow, we'll get into it. We'll fire it up and start on session 1, and then session 2, then session 3. They'll be 30 minutes each.
So it's a 3-day course.
Yeah, 3-day course. The first session will be about planning and undertaking routine tasks.
Yep.
And then the second session will be about interpreting technical drawings.
Okay.
And then the third session will be about marking out structural fabrications. So this whole 3-day course that we're doing is about planning, interpretation of drawings, and marking out drawings. They're all quite clustered in together. It's all around the same topic.
Yep.
So I'll plan out a bit of a delivery for you. So with your learning, you're a second year apprentice now, so you've done a bit of learning previously in your first year.
Yeah.
How do you find your training? Are you enjoying it or?
Well, it's good. It's fun. Like it's a bit more practical than school.
Yep.
But as you would have heard from my boss, I've talked to him about not wanting to go to TAFE because I go there and I just don't do my work because I get easily distracted.
Right. It's easy in that environment.
Chatting with someone.
A few of your mates are getting around and not doing too much work.
It's a lot easier for me to learn stuff hands-on.
Yep.
And watching a video, it's basically, I'd rather look at a book with pictures than read a book.
Yep.
It's kind of that kind of thing.
That's understandable.
It's a bit easier to retain the knowledge for me getting my hands into it.
Yeah.
So instead of you being showing me how to do a drawing, you're like, here's a drawing, now put it on the plate.
Yeah.
It'll be a bit easier.
So you've put on basically, because we do get a lot of different learner capabilities and people with different learner preferences. And so am I right in saying that rather than me talking to you for half an hour, you'd rather we discuss together, we're on the same page, watch a video, watch a PowerPoint, go over it together so we're side by side. I'm not, throwing information and making you consume it. It's
a bit harder for me to write things down and retain it.
Yep.
It's a bit easier when it's one-on-one.
Yep.
And we're getting into it together, and obviously you're hands-on, and you're showing me you're doing it, and then I'm doing it. It's a bit easier.
That's good. I remember back when I done my apprenticeship, because I'm actually a metal fabricator background as well.
Oh, yeah?
And I remember I was a bit more hands-on. I responded to visual training, using my hands, discussing with my trainer, being together rather than here's a book, read this, do that. I know what you're saying. I can really relate to it. You mentioned before you got a short attention span and you can lose focus really easy.
It's just easier because easier me to lose focus. Got a bit of ADHD in there.
No, that's good.
But yeah, so I'll just start doing stuff and then I'm like, do this and then go do this instead.
If you're not feeling it,
instead.
No, that's
I'll start bringing humour and stuff just to kind of just my way of helping and learning.
That's it. That's great. There's nothing wrong with a bit of humour. You got to try and spice it up a bit and have a bit of fun while you're doing it. Otherwise, it can get quite boring and lose
interest.
Teacher,
it's too obviously going to be strict here and there, but having them too strict to the book, it's a bit hard to learn.
No, that's all good. I'll try and keep it down to earth.
Free flowing in a way.
Yeah, down to earth, relatable.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit easier to learn and.
I'll still facilitate and train.
Yeah.
Make sure you're getting the information needed, but I'll try and keep it interesting for you and be on a human level with you, rather than throw information at you and make sure you soak it in. I'll take that into consideration, mate. That's good.
Right,
like I just mentioned, for the 3 sessions you got coming up, there's planning, drawing interpretations, and marking out.
Okay.
I'll be sure to use some videos and PowerPoint presentations because it's a bit more visual rather than me talking, and we'll we'll discuss together along the way, and we can bring some activities in. I can get you doing some drawings, looking at drawings, dissecting some drawings, marking out some stuff off of drawings.
Okay.
I think we can facilitate your visual and kinesthetic needs. I reckon that's something. Yeah, no, that sounds good. We can definitely work on that, mate.
Oh yeah, sounds too good.
Well, with the training coming up, there are some policy and procedures that we'll have to follow, obviously. So it's an adult learner environment, so we'll have to factor in all those policies and procedures that were in that email I sent through to you.
Yeah, all like the safety and Australian.
Yeah, we'll go through all that as stuff, but you would have got all that in your email, so
yep.
we'll go through all that again in the lessons prior to commencing. And yeah, no, that sounds good. It's is there any questions you have for me, or you're ready to catch up again tomorrow and get into it?
Oh yeah, sorry. It is tomorrow.
Yeah. No, that's all good. That's all good. I've already got the sessions kind of planned out, but
everything's ready to go.
It's after hearing your preferences today, I can go home, tailor it up a little bit, tinker some things.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's good. I think we're going to have a good 3 days together, mate.
Well, yeah, me and the boss have been talking about this for a while, getting the one-on-one.
Yep.
He said, like, the only crappy thing is that, like, instead of me going away for 1 day a week, it's you're coming in for 2-3 days a week in the afternoon.
And if you're in that group environment, you find yourself getting distracted, having a laugh.
It's just like, at least in this, you're going to get your shit done.
Yep.
And
that's good. We can definitely. I'll tinker with these sessions I've got planned out. I can deliver it in a way that I think is going to be beneficial for you, and we'll be able to get through it and have a bit of fun at the same time.
Right, yeah.
Good on you, Shane.
Thank you very much, Josh.
Thanks, mate.
I'll see you
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. That's it.